This guy was rejected by a woman who refused to let him touch her.
I want to be a bitch. That's the You're really bad.
Fine.
You
Your mom's the
okay?
Probably is. Whatever.
What'd you say?
Oh, he's on top of like.
What'd you say?
You went
I heard it. Don't even worry about it. It's okay.
I'm not racial. What?
Clearly you are.
Never be a woman.
Clearly you are. You're trying to be tough as for
You
what?
will never
You're
amount
arguing with a female
You were
for
never-
what?
You're always a you will never amount to a woman. You will never
I think I was going to call y'all. He's upset because he's misplaced.
Is that man bothering you?
Yes.
So sorry. He totally hard you earlier.
Manny Barrage, a newly licensed cosmetologist from Los Angeles, California, has since gone private after...
This is for my black women and my black women only. Continue being you. Don't change for nobody. No race, no gender. Continue being you. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to have our back. Nobody's going to protect us. Nobody is going to be there for us but us. I just watched the video of the man disrespecting those black women because they did not want him to touch them. And I didn't even get irritated with him because that's what they do. But the 3 black men that sat right there and did not stand up, did not say anything, did not protect those women at all, that's why we're so hard-bodied. That's why anytime some shit pop off, we always the first ones to say something because we know that we're not protected. They didn't say shit to protect them. They going back and forth with this man. You got 3 grown-ass black men sitting right here not saying anything, not protecting us. That's why when y'all say, oh, we not our ancestors, I laugh. Because they was dying behind their people. They were dying behind their people. Y'all are some... Oh my God. I'm so irritated. Y'all, man, whatever. Black women, be exactly what the fuck they think we are. I'm done. I'm so fucking sick of people playing with us, man.
So this woman got hit in the face with a brick just because she refused to give a number to some guy.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock and it hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch.
Now, according to some eyewitnesses who popped up, this woman is a troublemaker who runs her mouth in the hood.
She is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her.
Really, nigga? Look, personally, I don't think any man should hit a woman like that. Like, how would you explain this to a lawyer? That you hit this woman because she refused to give you her number? This is one of the dumbest reasons to go to prison for.
What do I do to deserve this? Like, what is my defense against this?
We all know that black women are the least protected. Nobody gives a shit about our bodies, our mental health, our safety. And that's why that girl got hit in the face with the brick and nobody did shit about it. When a man's ego is hurt from rejection, they will do everything in their power to embarrass you.
I ain't want your ugly ass anyway, old ugly, musty ass, stinky ass, ugly ass girl.
Dog walk us in front of everybody, all because we said no. Don't let us want to stand up for ourselves, though. Don't let us get on our own 2 feet and dog walk you back, because then you're ready to pick up a fucking brick after you just called us every type of ugly in the book just because we said
we don't want to give you our number.
His pride hurt because he done got embarrassed in front of all his homeboys. She probably stood her ground. The amount of fuck ass men that really stood around and let that happen to that girl and just was like,
oh no, man, they ain't got nothing to do. You chill, you doing too much.
She doing too much after she got hit in the face with a brick and none of y'all did shit. This is why we should carry.
Fuck Mace.
Fuck Knuckles. Fuck them little rings. Fuck all that. Carry.
Blow they top off.
These men do not give a fuck about you, your well-being. They don't give a fuck about a no.
Teach y'all sons boundaries, women's boundaries. Teach them how to handle rejection. Teach them that they're gonna hear no in their life. That doesn't mean that they pick up a brick and try to kill somebody. Because what's happening is y'all raising these little bastards and then releasing them into the fucking wild. And guess what? They go feral at any little inconvenience because nobody sat them down and told them
No means no.
that toxic masculinity bullshit.
No means try harder.
No, bitch.
Women, go to the extreme. Your reaction shouldn't be, I say no and I'm gonna walk away. Your reaction should be, I say no and I'm taking the fucking safety off. Because we ain't safe nowhere.
Blow their fucking top off.
It's always protect black women. It says actually time to protect black women. You see a black woman get hit in the face with a brick by a black man, y'all look the other damn way because it was a black man that did it. Then look for any justification of, well, why was she hit with a brick? If a motherfucker can throw a hat in the goddamn air and we can go and grab a foldable chair, why the fuck can't we do it when a black woman's being attacked? Well, you just need to mind your business. This is straight people's business. Stay your gay ass in your gay ass place. Well, I'm not. I'm tired of every fucking year, every fucking month, every fucking day, y'all come up with some damn excuse on why you need to be violent to black women. If it wasn't Megan Thee Stallion, now it's the girl with the brick, now it's Roe. What else is it? What, y'all just don't believe that black women have the right to be? And I'm just supposed to accept this shit because I'm gay. Motherfucker, fuck you. Maybe you're the one that's gay. Because it's interesting that you protect a man before you protect a damn woman.
Well, the Brickgate situation has taken a wild turn. The woman who claimed she was hit in the face with a brick is now on the run from the police for felony charges for creating this hoax.
That's what left the mark.
According to court documents,
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No. That was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
So she's the one who, she was the aggressor?
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis. Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down. The GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Rhoda Osmond has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osmond did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston Police.
Now the question to be asked, were people wrong for being skeptical?
And this is what I'll do for you.
Okay.
When charged, the report is, still confidential information.
Right. Yes.
But charges are public information.
Correct, sir.
So if charges are filed, I will call you and let you know so you can look them up on the Harris County database.
Okay.
Is that a good deal?
That's a good deal.
I have it written down, but give me your phone number again.
Yes, sir. 2295.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I always ask men when I'm dating them, if you were to lead me, are you standing in the back if we're walking, or are you standing in the front of me? And I like to see what their answer is, right? Mm-hmm. If their answer is I'm standing in the front because I'm leading and you're following me, that's the wrong answer. You need to be behind me so you can see everything.
And nothing can get to me from behind me.
Nothing can get to me. So man, it's a difference. A man who knows to be behind you versus a man that knows to be in front of you. Those are two different type of men. And you got to be careful because you don't want to choose the man that walks in front.
So I want to know, men, when are y'all going to start holding y'all brothers accountable for making safe spaces for black women? Like, y'all truly don't understand how traumatizing it is to reject a black man. Y'all don't understand. Men always talk about women leading them on as if they create safe spaces for us to reject them. Like, a lot of you niggas would be turned down if we weren't afraid we might die. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being dramatic. I'm not anything. The minute a man be like, hey, little mama, you have 5 seconds to decide. Am I safe to reject this man right now? To ignore this man? Do I stop? Am I gonna, hurt his ego to the point where he wants to murder me or embarrass me? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're expected to just play it nice. So when we play it nice and we give you our number or we take your number and then we curve you or ghost you later, now bitches ain't shit. No, bitches are scared. I know a lot of men are gonna be like, no, please don't argue with me about my experience that I've lived through. I've lived it. And don't know all man me, because I don't give a fuck. I don't care that it's not all men. I'm talking about the ones that do it. This is important for you to know. Every time somebody points out one thing, it's not all men. I know that. I'm talking about the ones who do. And for the ones that just sit around while it's happening, you're just as guilty. When a man hollers at a woman, specifically a black woman, you could turn him down so nice. You can be like, oh no, I have a boyfriend. Oh no, I'm just not interested. I'm focused on myself right now. Hey, bitch, black bitch, fat bitch. Nobody wants you anyway. You should be like, yo, I was trying to talk to you. And that's on a good day. That's rejection on a good day. All I'm saying is rejection is a part of life. When you pursue women, it's risky. She might not like you back. She might not be interested. She might not find you attractive. And it just might be the wrong time. However, if you're man enough to pursue a woman, to holler at a woman, especially in public spaces, be man enough to understand if the answer is no. All right, little mama, that's fine, that's cool. Play it cool, because she just might not be the one for you. The one for you gonna bite. Or she just take a little bit more persistent. But the minute you go into a space where you're disrespecting her and you're trying to humiliate her or embarrass her, you're taking an L, man. The woman ain't the L. The L is your character looking like shit.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Who pump your gas? Huh? Okay, you heard. Okay. You want to make sure? You know who pump your gas? Okay.
You want to make sure your gas smoke? You hear me? Oh, you know that.
All right. Thank you. Hey, okay, that's what's up. Thank you.
How you doing?
All right.
Y'all so store, y'all all right?
I feel real sad. I feel real sad right now.
Met this man on a plane, and he made sure I made it safely to my resort in Dominican Republic. Even carried my bags. Morehouse should be proud.
So this is going to be a taboo topic, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because I've been wanting to talk about this for like months now. When we hear men talk about their demons and the demons that they're fighting, I don't think a lot of women really stop to think about what those demons are. And I'm here to help shed some light on just a few of what I would consider to be the top demons that most men fight. Okay, number one, top of the list, their sexuality. Most men, and I honestly believe it's over half of them, are fighting their sexuality. Many of them wish that they can just come out of the closet or whatever and just be themselves, but they feel like they're going to be judged by women. But I think they mostly care about the opinions of men. But it's also confusing because it's like, chances are your homie wants to S your D as well. So it's like, what's the problem? Now, don't get me wrong. I already know that a lot of men are already doing this behind their wives' back and their girlfriends' back, and they got kids and stuff. And that's why they spend so much time with Jeremy, right? Or Kyle or Randy, right? You know what I mean? We know, some of us know why y'all prefer to spend more time with your homies than your wife or your girlfriend, right? But it's weird because it's like, just come out. Like, it's 2024, no one cares. But they don't want to be seen as weak or conquered or whatever, right? Many of them just want to bend their friend over, or they want to be the one doing the bending, or you know what I mean? So they really do. And I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just saying that that's, in my opinion, the number one demon that most men fight is their sexuality. The second is their sexual attraction to children. Now, a lot of men will come out and tell you that if they were to lower the age of consent to like 10, many of them will be like, well, it's the law, right? But then you have a subset, another group of men who feel that way deep down, but they'll never admit it because they don't want to be seen as a pedophile, right? So they're fighting that. There are women right now, a lot of y'all are laid up with a man who literally goes into the bedroom or the bathroom and whacks off to your 13-year-old daughter, and you think it's about you, and it's not. He's looking at her. He's just caught her coming out the bathroom, and she has boobs now, or she's growing into filling out, or whatever, as I used to say when I was growing up, and he's attracted to her and is fighting every urge in his body to not look at her like that. He's trying to look at her as a stepdaughter or as a daughter, because sometimes it's their actual blood daughter, right? He's fighting those urges. And when he's laid up with you, he's pretending that you are your 13, 16-year-old daughter. Let's be real. Okay? Another demon that a lot of these guys fight is not feeling like they're enough in society. So they have SI, so suicidal ideation. They're thinking about death all the time because they don't feel like they're good enough. They're not making enough money. They don't get the women that they want. They just don't feel good enough for whatever reason. So they're fighting those demons. And then another demon I would say that they're fighting is like the demon to be violent. Now, we know a lot of guys don't care about being violent. They're just violent anyways. But there are certain guys that hold back when really they just want to go burn some shit down, or they want to R women and children. Sometimes they want to R their homies, right? They might be attracted to one of their homies, and the other homie is not rainbow. So it's like, but they fantasize about it, right? They would love to do it. I think it's one of the reasons why they're so obsessed with like violent video games and the games that, you know, have a lot of pew-pews and running people over in their cars and running things over. They're just obsessed with destruction. You know what I mean? And they fight the urge to want to just beat somebody up, or to just, you know, go somewhere and just like pew up a building. There's a lot of men who have done that for real. They just go through with it, but many men fantasize about that. So those are just a few. A lot of guys have admitted this to me. Some of them come on social media and admit it. There's a lot of them that will never admit this. So understand, when a man is talking about, I'm fighting demons every day, just understand that it is one of those four, or it's all of the four. And there's other ones too, because I'm not in a man's mind, but those things I know for absolute certain, because I pay attention to people's actions. I pay attention to their words. I pay attention to the things that they say they will get away with. If they could get away with it, they would do it. I pay attention to all that. And to me, it's putting two and two together. It's reading between the lines for me. So be very aware of the demons that these men are fighting, and move accordingly in your lives, because a lot of times the way these men treat you is not about you at all. It's about the demons that they're fighting on the inside. It has everything to do with them. Steer clear and be safe out there.
Time I realized men are dangerous. This story is not mine. This is somebody that's close to me's story that I'm telling. So basically, this person's mom went to visit their dad. Their dad is in the army. I forgot which branch, but they're in the army. And mom went to visit the dad. And her sister decides to go across the street to the neighbor's house. This guy's in the house. So she took her sister with her. Her sister is 14 years old. The 14-year-old is the story is about. Is who the story is about. She's not 14 anymore, but at the time she was. So her sister decides to go across the street to see a boy, and she takes her little sister with her. And the little sister goes with her, and I guess while they was hanging out, she went to the bathroom. Mind you, the person's house that it was, they had a brother that had just got out of jail. So the 14-year-old went to use the bathroom. And when she went to use the bathroom, it was a long hall. She said she remembered the house. The house is kind of like a shack, like broke down, like you could see through the, ceiling, stuff like that. It was run down a little bit. So she was going to the bathroom. It was a long hall. And when she went into the bathroom, he pushes her into the bathroom and closed the door. And then she says it was an immediate struggle. She says she remembered the toilet. She remembered the ceiling, the tub. And she was just saying that he was struggling, to get her pants down, and then he just took it. And then when everything was done, she just ran straight out the house. Straight out the house. Sister didn't follow her. Even to this day, she was, tell her sister, remember and she said, I don't remember that. And, she was 14 years old when this happened to her. So, yeah.
Why do we as Black women continue to say that we're the least protected and ask Black men to protect us if we're not willing to listen to them? Men can't protect someone that is not willing to listen to them. And most Black men are not going to protect some random chick on the street. He's going to protect his wife. He's going to protect someone he loves, someone he's with, someone he's responsible for. He's not going to protect Shaniqua out on the corner or some chick in the mall. He's not going to do that. So if we want protection, we have to be under the covering of men. Otherwise, women, go get yourself a gun, learn how to train, or learn martial arts or jiu-jitsu or something like that. But stop asking men to protect you if you're not willing to listen to them. We're not even willing to listen to men just on a regular basis about how they feel about us. And we're asking for their protection.